For today's book, we're going to be reading Dragon's Breath by Dr. Dawn Menge and co-authored Judith Mashtalier. Once upon a time, King Teddy and Queen Giggles shared a magical life together filled with love and adventure. They traveled far and wide within their kingdom, sharing their magical life and write down their tales to share with the school children of their kingdom. But sadly, it wasn't always so for them. For many years, they lived separately in different worlds. There was an evilness that surrounded their kingdom that kept them apart, and it filled their hearts with sadness. They both dreamed of one day being together and gaining their power back from the darkness that had entered their lives and kept them apart. She seems so sad. Many years before King Teddy had befriended an ancient dragon, this dragon pretended to be good and caring, and she went around the kingdom of quails telling stories to the villagers, convincing them to follow her. She told them she had magical powers and would help them grow bigger and better crops. The villagers were filled with hope from the dragon's promises, and they all did what she said. King Teddy gave the dragon food and a nice cave to live in for all her help with the villagers. He wanted his people to be successful and to thrive. Look at the dragon. One day, King Teddy introduced the dragon to Queen Giggles. The king wanted the queen and the dragon to be friends as they both were trying to help the villagers. Queen Giggles tried to be friends with the dragon, but the dragon was very mean and told her that she would never let the king be happy without her. Look at him introducing Queen Giggles to the dragon. The dragon became angrier and angrier as she realized how much the king loved his queen. She was devoted to her, and this made the dragon feel left out, and she was afraid he would stop making her so important in the kingdom of quails. Aww. The dragon was not powerful enough to blow fire in her nose in her anger, but when she huffed and puffed, big bowls of black smoke came out of her nostrils. Late at night, the dragon would huff and puff and blow smoke all over the kingdom of quails. Oh my. She promised she would grow them nice crops. Look what she's doing. In the daytime, the dragon will continue to tell her stories of hope and convince the villagers that she was there to help them through the smoke. The black smoke soon covered all the crops and flowers and cast a darkness around the kingdom that made the king, queen, and villagers very sad and hopeless. The flowers stopped blooming and the birds could not sing through the deep, dark smoke. Aww. Everyone seems so sad. King Teddy and Queen Giggles became so sad and hopeless that they lived in different parts of the kingdom of quails. They did not know what to do to make everything better. They did not know how to solve the mystery of the deep darkness that the smoke brought to the kingdom. One dark and sad night, the king was wandering around his kingdom, sick with worry for his once beautiful kingdom, and he missed his queen. He suddenly heard very strange noises coming from the field of crops. It was some sort of breathing, a straggled huffing and puffing. Hey! The king slowly and carefully followed the sound. He came upon the dragon blowing her deep, dark smoke on the crops of the food that the villagers were trying to grow. Oh my, look at all that smoke. It's you, dragon. You are the creature that is spreading the darkness on my nice, beautiful kingdom and preventing my villagers from thriving. How could you do this? I believed in you and I thought you were here to help my villagers, not hurt them. It makes me very angry that you and Queen Giggles are so happy together. I'm never going to let that happen. I do not want you to be happy without me, the dragon said through the dark smoke. It is not okay for you to hurt other people because you are angry. That is not how we treat each other in the kingdom of quails. You need to leave and never come back. You are vanquished from the kingdom forever. King Teddy demanded as he pointed for the dragon to leave. Look at him pointing. He seems angry. The dragon put her head down and her tail between her legs and plodded away from the kingdom. She was never heard from again. The kingdom of quails soon returned to its beautiful self. The flowers bloomed, the birds sang their melodies, crops grew and flourished, and the stars sparkled brightly each night. Queen Giggles and Queen Teddy could be seen walking hand in hand along the orange sand beach at night, after spending their day ruling their lands and living in their castle all covered in red roses. Aww, everyone seems so happy. Look at their crops. I hope you all enjoyed the story. I appreciate all the views I've been getting. If you all can do me a big favor, if you can like the video, if you can also share the video as well with other individuals who enjoy short stories, if you can subscribe to the account, and also leave a comment on what you thought of the story, and also any suggestions of any books you think you would love for me to read.